This is it. Start of Tour 2023. Holland and Belgium, here we come. So Mum?
Yes.
This is us going away on another bike tour. Are you okay with that?
Oh yes, I think it'll do your dad a lot of good.
So yeah, we're off to Holland and Belgium for 10 days.
Yeah, who knows?
Thanks for letting us go.
Oh, you don't need to thank me. It's a pleasure to see that he's having an adventure.
Quite right.
I like that.
All right. I'll see that you're just on time, just in time.
Is it on? How are you feeling about
Oh, super.
the next adventure?
Yeah, super, yeah.
So we've come to the Carlisle Garden Centre for lunch.
It's a sunny day.
So I'm just wondering if this is a taste of things to come. I'm sitting here eating my soup, ready for some stimulating conversation. And these two are just got their heads stuck in their phones, tapping away. Right, we're coming up to Scotch Corner. We've gone across the A66, trouble free, and here we are approaching Scotch Corner.
Which one?
And there's Tony.
Hi.
Hi. There's Dad. Is he asleep? No. We have arrived at the Hull ferry terminal. We are here, we are excited, we are preparing to go. Well, I'm ready, look, I'm already ready. These 2 miles behind as usual. There's the ferry, it's a big beast. The pride of Rotterdam. Let's hope.
We wanted the pride of
Let's
Hull.
hope.
Oh,
Let's hope Tony's saying at the end of the whole trip that he's the pride of Holland and Belgium. What are we? We are the 3
Musketeers!
All for one
And one for all! Right, we've got that out of the way, come on.
Here we are. We're off and running. Right, we're cycling up the ramp onto the ferry. Here's the entrance to the ferry. Oh. Thank you. Oh, this is nice. Here we are tying our bikes up onto the ferry.
How does it work?
Breakfast time.
Breakfast time.
Breakfast time.
Breakfast time.
Breakfast time.
Good morning, breakfast time. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good card, sir.
How's the breakfast, TJ?
Two fried eggs.
Solid.
Are we ready to go? Belgium, your week.
So here we are in Rotterdam. We've arrived, we've just come off the ferry and we're about to go through customs. And it's dry, there's some blue sky around. We're very, very happy. We're off and running. First mass bike storage. Everyone cycling to work.
I'm out of breath.
Now we're about to cross our first causeway.
Right, desperately trying to keep up. Keep me up. Yeah, this is called the Tap of Europe. It's a series of sluices that keep dangerous high tide from the North Sea Bay and drain surface water from the Rhine and Maas. Yeah, this is a very important area, this, Steve, where you are now. So don't forget it. Look at wind farm. Wind farm.
approaching our second causeway of the day. That's a pretty impressive structure. And we are 36 kilometres, 22.4 miles away from Vlissingem, which was our notional destination for the end of today. However, it's 5 to 3. We're a bit tired. Dad could do with a bit less mileage. Slightly sore knees, slightly sore bum. So we're now going to consider what plan B might be. We've come to a resolution. We are not going to Vlissingem. We are cutting short our route and taking a minor detour to a town recommended by the guys in the cafe called Vera, which is an old town, medieval town. Did you say?
Let's have a beer. It's 52.6 miles. I reckon.
52.6 today.
Yeah. This one, mine.
I think we should have a taste of that.
Shall we have a Prost? Eh? Prost. Wat bij slange.
Slange, everybody.
Serieus zeggen, maar we willen gewoon lekker veel werk voor de zomer. En dan kunnen we lekker vakantie, een beetje geld verdienen.
That's better than tenements, isn't it?
And here we are. Breakfast at the Hotel Ver. Probably pronounced that wrong, but never mind, excuse us. It's beautiful. We've all had good sleeps. We're all in the middle of a wonderful breakfast. Have a look at this breakfast.
We're all in good mood, aren't we, pal?
It has rained outside, which is a bit of an issue.
I'm glad it was outside. Not you, John.
And we're cycling to Bruges today. So, day 2 about to start. We're leaving Vera and Hotel Vera, fabulous stay, and we're off to Bruges via the ferry from Vlissingem. Let's see what happens. Vera to Bruges.
Bruges. Oh boy, Bruges.
There we go. In that Groot Kirk there, Mary Stuart, daughter of James I of Scotland, is buried in there because she married a local dignitary in 1444. Sorry, we're talking about Eckhart Tolle here and the meaning of existence. And Tony's trying to explain who we are, what we are and why we are. Sorry, so Eckhart Tolle was about to kill himself.
Yeah, so he said, I think I will kill myself. One part of himself is going to kill the other part. There are 2 parts. And what the journey in life is about trying to move away from the ego to the other part, which is the spiritual part, which is, that's what it is like to be human. That's what we're all meant to be like.
So the spiritual part is the part that is the human part.
That's what we're meant to be.
And the ego is just getting in the way.
All the time.
And is a distraction.
Yeah, all the time, yeah. And the ego's been...
This is what we always talk about on bike tours. It's why I consider every year not coming. But yet I still find myself back here. Got another windmill, second windmill. We need to get that on camera. Here we go, look at that, an absolute beauty. Look at this place. We're in Middelburg. Well, we're only about 5 miles away from Vera, but this is a significant town with a big canal, and we've stopped because Tony wants to take a photo. There he is. Here's Victorian Dad.
I'm having to keep these 2 boys straight there.
they're off the rails at times, you know, it's just hopeless. They're only young though, they'll get there eventually.
Bro, look at that heron! Oh!
Certain amount of relish, you know, when you said it's not all about drinking.
It's also about ego dismantling. Look, we've missed the bridge going up. We're going over there as well, hopefully not right now. So we've got the first rain on the bike just as we're approaching the ferry from Vlissingen to Breskens. And we have arrived at the ferry terminal and it's raining. Here we are.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
We're lazy. We'd like to catch the next ferry, please.
It's possible. It's our core business.
Excellent. Yeah.
That's why you're here. So we're on the ferry to Breskens from Vlissingen, and there's just a few spaces for bikes.
I am not my mind.
It is definitely looking brighter. Well, we could always stop and take it all off again. Right, we're now going to Bruges. Google Maps is set. We're ready to go.
That's great.
And we're on the road to Bruges. An easier day today. This is day 2. We have cycled from Veere in the Netherlands down to the port of Vlissingen, and we took the ferry, which took 25 minutes to get across the water to a place called Breskens, and we have since then been cycling in a southerly direction towards Bruges. The last few kilometres of which have been along this amazing canal, which we have just found out at the last coffee stop was dug by Napoleon. Not personally, we imagine, but dug by Napoleon, and we were wondering what all these trees were. My tree ID app suggests that they're Canadian poplar, and we wondered if there was some connection to the Canadian Army in the Second World War, but we're not quite sure how old they might be. But the lady at the cafe didn't really know what they were, but she did tell us about Napoleon digging the canal all the way from Bruges to Sluis, which is over the border in the Netherlands. No sooner have we started than we stop again. But this looks like a pretty idyllic place for a cup of coffee. It does. Looks pretty good. Dad's asking if it's open.
And
shall we ask? This is the Hotel Golden Tree in Bruges. We've got the last 2 rooms in the hotel, and we're going out now for something to eat. Here he is, ready to go. Well, I don't think we were riding for more than about 60 seconds and we have found our breakfast spot. That was our breakfast place, that was great. And the day's lovely. Look at this. Look at this. Here we are, leaving Bruges. It's Saturday, what day is it? The 6th of May. Should remember that, shouldn't I? It's Coronation Day. We're not there, we're in Belgium. We are cycling from Bruges to Ypres and it's about 32 miles today. Relatively modest mileage, but we are going to take in a tour of some of the war graves around Ypres, the town of Ypres. There's a big circular route round the outskirts of the town apparently that we will add into, and we are about 8 miles out of Bruges. We have to come along quite a busy main road, but we're off that now. We're onto a beautiful backcountry lane and we are heading south.
After we got out of Bruges and got off that main roadish after a few miles, it's been pretty ruralish. And now we're turning onto what looks like a nice track, cycling track.
It does look like a nice cycling track. And there's a cyclist. What about you, Tony?
It's fairly dull, dreary. I need some hills.
Is that it?
Yeah. It's marathon.
You wearing this back to front?
Has he got his cycling shorts on back to front as well?
You sent us these messages saying, I'm ready, I'm downstairs, no rush. So we have to get going. No, I see yesterday, I did have that on the front, or at least part of the day.
Have you got your shorts on the right way around?
Yeah.
There's the boss over there. We've just had a really nice stop at a bakery in a place called, beginning with P, can't remember. Oh, the names are so difficult to pronounce. Anyway, here's the bakery behind me, and we've got some great advice from a very nice young man inside who's been really helpful with looking around Ypres, and the boys are just packing up their bikes again after a lunch stop, and we are heading now into war grave, war monument territory. This is the site, Yorkshire Trench and dugout. So Dad is trying to take a photograph of me and Tony with that behind.
While it gets run over.
While he gets run over. Not wheat beer.
I don't want wheat beer now.
Do they do chips?
I haven't asked if they do chips.
I don't think, I can't see. It's a really nice place, isn't it? A shot of the traditional Belgian beers and some finger food. And that's us on another night out. Look at all this. Look at all this food. Enjoy your bacon sarnie for tea. Look at all that. Double cheese croquettes. Tony. Big mistake. And some proper Belgian beer. Fantastic. We've had a later start this morning. We are in Ypres and this morning we're waiting for the In Flanders Field Museum to open at 10 o'clock, which is the building behind me. We're going to learn a little bit more about what happened in this place over the last 2 world wars, and then we're going to go and cycle around the war cemeteries to the south and west of Ypres before heading off in the direction of Ghent, maybe late afternoon. Let's go and have a look at the museum. Spectacular, that's worth the effort. Look at that.
That was a sobering experience. Made me ready to come out and get my coffee and my biscuit. Yeah. Cheers.
This is the hotel we stayed in last night, the Hotel Alliance in Ypres, and it is now Sunday, about midday. We've done the museum, which was quite an experience, and we are now heading off to the war graves, and it's a little bit wet. And we're off. We're off. We're leaving Ypres, and we're off to the war graves.
age 22. Reginald Ryman, age 20. Alexander Boswell Campbell, age unknown. Walter Guy Nicholas Breton, age 20. Nathaniel Charles Hardwick, age 42. Ambrose William Church, age unknown. Victor Francis White, age unknown. Noel Stafford Wright, age 18. Robert Elder Cox, age 26. Eustace Evans, age 22. Charles James Gordon Bruce, age 27. Freddie Cade, age 33.
Everything alright with you, Steve? You just had a good visit to the Rotterdam cemetery?
Yeah, that was quite moving, disturbing, sad.
Interesting to see inaugurated by Her Majesty the Queen and Prince Philip.
Yeah, massive British stroke Commonwealth kind of influence, yeah,
So moving.
so moving, so outrageously wasteful.
Of life.
Yeah, and it's still going on. Sorry, fly. Yeah, we live in a crazy world. So the plan is, we haven't got anywhere to stay yet. It's after 5. We're in Passendale. We're going to Rotterdam, which is about half an hour's bike ride away, to see if we can find a bed.
And it's just beginning to rain again.
And it's going to rain. It's really exciting. What a cycle path on our way to Rotterdam. Absolutely wonderful. Is there anyone behind me? We are in Rotterdam. We're in a very nice hotel. We've each got a room.
Everything's good.
We're very delighted about having our own rooms for a night.
But it's Sunday night, it's 7:30 gone, and you know, they'll stop serving early on a Sunday because everybody's gone home after church.
What I like about this is we're getting our bikes loaded with the panniers with an Israeli Premier Tech Pro cycling car behind us. Kind of looks like we're in the team, doesn't it? No. Look at that. Israel Premier Tech. Now, it wouldn't be cool if Chris Froome came out and got into the car, had a little chat with us about our tour. You might want to join us for a day's riding. Google Maps. Saved. Maps. Where are we going? We are going from Ypres. We're on the Ypres to Ghent. There's our route. That's where we're staying, where the blue dot is. That's where we're staying tonight. That's where we're going to Ghent. That's quite far north, isn't it?
And where are we? Blue dot.
Yeah.
So it's almost due north, is it?
It is. We're heading north now. Heading out of Roeselare.
I had for Gaviscon at 2 AM.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Did.
Pizza.
After that pizza,
It's good though, wasn't it? It's worth it.
good pizza, one Gaviscon fixed it.
Take a load of this car. Nice. Look at this guy on a bike. He's a man, he's a machine.
If we have the coffee early enough, we'll be able to have an early lunch and then we'll be able to eat our meal before 9 o'clock at night.
Dad spotted a town up ahead, which means coffee. Possibly cake too. Tony, what would you like to do?
No comment.
It's really helpful for the video, that, isn't it? Really, really useful. They might be, if we really ask nicely. We are looking for coffee. That's lunch done. Accommodation in Ghent. Booked via booking.com, an apartment for three of us, a room each again. That's ideal. So happy days. Everybody happy? Fueled?
Yes, I'm happy.
Yes, great.
I'm ecstatic. It's good to be alive.
Fueled and ready to go?
Yes.
Oh look, here's our bikes. Right, with the last stretch into Ghent, we are on the advice from the lovely people in the cafe. We are picking up a railway line which runs all the way into the centre of Ghent. Obviously we're not going to cycle on the railway line, but we're going to cycle next to the railway line. And then we're going to go and find our apartment that we've booked for the night. So we'll see what happens.
lovely, wasn't it?
Tony said he liked St Michael's the best.
Yeah, I agree.
Serenity.
It had the best music.
I agree.
The choral singing stuff, lovely. But I'd like to get a look around the castle next, please.
I'd like to go around the castle.
Isn't it lunchtime though?
The castle is there, look.
Where? Oh, we're going the wrong way then. Unless we go down those steps and along the front.
That's the castle there.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Cinematic shots. Cinematic shots. We've already stopped because there's a photo opportunity. It looks a bit like Tobermory over there. Well done. Sorry, what was that?
Goodbye to Ghent.
Goodbye to Ghent.
Yeah. And hello to Antwerpen.
There's someone else muscling in on the scene. Who's this guy? He keeps following us.
Hi, I'm Jim. I'm going this way. Which way are you going?
I'm following you. Goodbye, Ghent. Well, we've picked up a lovely riverside path and we're following this all the way to Antwerpen.
Right on.
Poor show.
Instead of these lovely cycle tracks.
We were there. Lights on inside, but chairs up. You ready for a coffee now, pal?
Ooh, I'm dry as a bone. Tony.
Thank you. I'm so happy I could have a beer.
Were you?
So there's some confusion over how to get over this river. This river, the river Schlecht, that runs into Antwerp. We've got to get over there. Well, we want to try and get over there so that we can take the less busy route into the centre of Antwerp. We've just gone back upriver, to try and get a ferry crossing, but the way is blocked by some bridge work, so we're now trying to go downriver in the hope that we're going to get a ferry across and then the not so busy way into Antwerp. So this is
Which is only 20 miles.
Which is 20 miles from here, yeah. Fingers crossed we can get another ferry further downriver.
Very good.
And now Tony's just going to give us a rendition of Cripple Creek Ferry by Neil Young. Go!
I forgot the words.
Make way. 3, 2, 1, go!
Make way for the Cripple Creek Ferry. Sounding good.
Yeah, keep going.
I don't know the rest of the words.
Oh dear.
His hat and walks towards the door. It's the second
Half of the cruise, and you know he hates to lose. Hey, hey, Cripple Creek ferry, putting through the overhanging trees. Make way for the Cripple Creek ferry. The water's going down, it's a mighty tight squeeze. Step aside, Welsh choir. The Musketeers are on tour. So I think we're finally heading towards a ferry to get over the river. Let's keep our fingers crossed, but there's a town here, so there's a good chance that there's a ferry. News. There's the ferry over there. On board. Welcome on board, sir. It's raining. We've been inside for a coffee, and while we were in there charging Dad's battery up, the heavens opened, and we've got 12 miles to go to get to Antwerp and our hotel. And the question is, it's now 4:30. We've got another hour of riding to do. When do we leave? Let's get filming this. We are here 10 miles south of Antwerp, and it's peeing it down, and we are getting ready for the off. Less than an hour cycling to go. We are going to be super wet, but we totally love it. How are you feeling about the next hour's ride?
Excited, challenged, crackers.
How are you feeling about the next hour's ride?
Hesitant, and I'd rather not do it.
Do you want to go on the train?
I'd much prefer to go on the train, but I'm gonna cycle, because you'll only be talking about it all night over beer if I don't do it, and you'll talk about me as well, so I'm gonna have to do it. What the hell? Let's get wet.
Wow, look at us. 19 k's to go. We are wet already. Hey ho! What bike touring's all about. It's not all sunshine and beer when you're bike touring. Sometimes it pisses it down too, but it's still fun. Here's Popsy. What a guy. 78, and he's still hard as nails. Antwerp somewhere over there. Dad's there. I'm here. Tony's behind. We've got 3.8 k's to go to the hotel, and it's 5:40 p.m. and we're ready to get out of the rain and have a shower, and then a beer, and then some food, and then some sleep. Ready to go again tomorrow. There's Antwerp up ahead through the mist and the rain. We're going in the tunnel. Look at that, they're riding into the tunnel. You should have stayed on your bikes, boys. Go. to go. Very nice. Extraordinary. There's our hotel. Here we are. Getting two daily shots, arrival shots. Here we are, Hotel National, Antwerp. Morning.
Morning.
Right, we're off in search of breakfast. Tony's navigating. Because the breakfast in the hotel is 19 euros each, which is like basically nearly 19 quid. So I'm now going to help Tony with Google Maps. It's looking quite good today.
Ready to go. Only my shoes were dry.
He's Wow, this looks good. It's really good. Great find, Tony. Well done.
But what makes the difference is the lemon.
Stop the battle within your soul.
41 miles.
You know it's all in your head. Being
It's exactly what I want you to look at. I even want you to mention it in the shot.
It seems your heart just needs a fresh start. High, high, higher than the rain. Far from all the voices stealing us we can.
How's it going, TJ?
Pretty good.
Second last day.
We've done almost 250 miles.
That's heroic.
Just 750 left.
We wish.
Super drying system. Will you film this? My solar drying system.
Tony's solar drying system. In
Yes.
all its glory.
Yesterday's wet experience.
If you're very good, I might buy you a beer for you.
As long as it's a zero alcohol one.
No, I'm good.
Done with all that rubbish.
It's our penultimate cycling day, so maybe we could come up a bit.
Chill out a bit
From zero.
I'm not driving, I'm cycling.
Fair enough. Beer for lunch then.
Don't look at the camera.
Perfect timing.
Well, they're going 10 miles an hour. Excellent 6.3 and the sun's coming out.
We can make it, we can take it easy.
Poetry in motion.
Is this reality?
Look at this place we found for lunch. We might even sell beer.
Am I in?
This is Greenbergen.
First proper lunchtime beer.
Greenbergen
It's
Blonde.
falling apart. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here he is. A beer at lunchtime.
I'll be setting a cracking pace this afternoon,
The beer's talking already.
as usual.
The beer is talking. So we're leaving Essen after lunch on Thursday, the 11th. penultimate day. Somewhere near here, about here, is the border between Belgium and the Netherlands. Not sure if we'll see any signs of it. That's probably the border then. Back in the Netherlands. Gastel. Man a machine. Don't look at the camera. Look at this for cycling in the Netherlands. Flat, sunny, but quite windy. We're flagging at this end of the day.
Far from all the voices telling us we can. Higher than the pain.
Willemstad.
We can make it, we can take it easy.
Tony, can I just say that you're brilliant? I mean, I know you know it, but I was like thinking, I wonder if you'll stop, because you'll know that I'll want to get a shot of you two riding in on that stretch with the windmill in the background
And the sign
and the sign.
I just knew that.
I thought he's going to stop. I know he's going to stop, because that's what I'll be thinking. And you did.
Right,
I'm in awe. I'm in awe.
Higher than the pain. We can make it, we can take it easy.
Is there?
Obviously.
There's a map. Oh, look here.
Is there? Shall we eat there tonight?
What we see.
Don't think it will be, will it?
There's nothing like having a good, long, big trip, is there? After a bike ride.
This is very nice. I've got 42 minutes left on my memory card. So, we're off on our last day. Today we head back to the Rotterdam Europort to catch the ferry back to Hull. We've got about 35 miles to go, so it's a relatively easy day, which is good for the last day. And we will take our time taking some more of the Dutch scenery, drink some more coffee and see what happens. Oh, I see. See what's going on here. Caught at it red-handed. I suppose it is the last day. What are you having, Dad?
Appelgebak met slagroom.
Do you think Mum will be happy with that?
I think Mum will be
Tony?
delighted.
That's non-dairy, totally plant-based, very healthy.
You are going to have to go on a serious training regime when you get home. What have I got? Very healthy. It's very light, that meringue.
But I haven't seen you sat cross-legged at the table eating before. This is a new posture.
I could sell you my Boardman, that'd be ideal for you, because you like Boardman.
No, I'm not getting an electric bike yet.
And your
I've got
first
years. I've got years of pure cycling left.
Your first move into electric bike.
I've got years.
Loyalty to the brand. and all
Years.
Loyalty to the family, Tony. Buy his electric
Which
bike.
family?
Your family.
that. I'll sell it you for £3,000.
It's a bargain. I'll buy it.
It only
Got that
cost
on
me-
film.
It only cost me two, like.
Got it on film. He said he'd buy it for £3,000. Veer to the right and then straight. Thank you guys. It looks like we've got to take a ferry, boys. Either that or we're swimming.
Cripple Creek. Let's do the ferry.
Make way for the Cripple Creek ferry. Water's going down, it's a mighty tight squeeze.
All aboard.
The captain stands
Hasn't heard
from his deck hands,
The gambler
tips his hat,
walks
towards the door. It's the second half of the cruise, and you know he hates to lose.
Hey,
Hey,
the
Cripple Creek ferry. Oh,
lights
this-
out.
yeah, that's it. Wait for the Cripple Creek ferry. The water's going down, it's a mighty tight squeeze.
You have to pay for this. Here we go when we get off.
Left. Right, Tony. Go for it. That's very scenic with the canal and the goats. Thank you. Great, yeah. Here we are, saved. We're at Willie's. There's a nice guy who's just greeted us, and we're going to the terrace. Are you Willie?
Yes, Williams actually.
Williams.
But everybody calls me.
Everyone calls you Willie?
Will. So yeah.
Oh, so
Williams, so you're from Wales?
Augustus Williams.
Yeah.
Augustus Williams
Yes. Actually from Ghana.
from Ghana.
From Ghana, yeah.
Ghanaian. Yeah.
Great lunch stop. I'm glad we went around the houses to find this.
It's a very nice looking bar.
Yeah. Here we are, we've got terrace. We found our last lunch of the trip. And Dad's charging his battery.
Yeah,
Which is good because it got down to less than 20%, and we've got a headwind. And we've got about 12 or 13 kilometers to go, something like that.
No.
No what?
We're
Is this en route?
almost. But when we where we stayed last night, we had 34 miles to do today.
Yeah.
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 And we've now done 33. Have we?
So it's only a mile to go?
So we've only a mile to go
Oh,
to
okay, yeah.
the
Well, he
ferry.
did say it was really close to the Europol.
Hey, is that why you ordered
Good.
beers, pal? Yeah. For us.
Maybe one or two detours.
You didn't have to drink.
Willie, can I video this?
Of course, I don't want it to get cold, so I'll bring a little bit by little, so you get some more.
Look at your salad. That was beautiful and healthy.
Are we just having one more beer?
Yams?
They go perfect with this Belgian beer.
Just because. Oh my God, look at that.
Excuse me, I've got an issue with this beer.
And that meaning it's empty.
It runs out too quickly.
I see, I can see. There's how do you call it, a hole here.
When you've got time, we'll have 3 more beers.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, just the
same as we've had.
Look at you,
No
boozer.
rush, just when it's convenient for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Willie. We have just had lunch at his African bar, restaurant, cafe, which has been absolutely stunning. Best lunch of the entire trip by far. And we are, where are we?
Near Podes.
Podes.
Near Brille.
Near Brille.
Yes.
and we're on the way back to Europort. So we've only got 16 kilometres left to cycle back to the ferry, and we've just had the best lunch ever. Thanks, Willie.
So everybody's welcome. See you soon.
Yay!
Thank you.
There you go, great day at Willie's. Great lunch.
Excellent stop there. I've now got 60% on showing on my phone, on my battery status, and it was a great pleasure to meet Willie. That's Mr. Williams, of course.
What a guy.
Yeah.
From Ghana. 6 kilometres to go back to the ferry. Rain's threatening. I can feel a few spots. Are we going to get back, or are we going to get soaked? Could go either way. Oh, we're back on familiar territory now. I remember that office building with a turf roof, the green office building. This is all looking very familiar. I think we've just come back onto our exit route out of Europort. Ferry, England. To the camera. One, go. First sighting of the ferry. Here we are. Climbing. So recognisable. He didn't ask where you got your jacket from, did he?
Yeah, but you haven't seen my red one in Manhattan
Manhattan?
or Madison.
I can't even remember.
I can't remember where it is. Still there, Stevie, eh?
And that's it. There's the car. And the tour is at an end. The Three Musketeers have survived another tour. We don't quite know how, but we have survived.
Such a well.
GoPro, stop recording.